guys, let me share you my screen. Quick update, guys. I'm a little bit sick, so I try to do my best to do the stream with you all. All right, so let's start from Bitcoin. As you can see, I just shared you on my corner the levels where I want to play with. As you can see, we are clearly in a range here with a range high and a range low. And now we are approaching our GP full of POCs. As you can see, one cluster here, one cluster up here. Bye, bro. Bye, soul. So, guys, as always, here with divergences down, up here divergences down. So my plan here would be a short to long here, because we have two possibilities. If we flip this level here, with volumes, look, this level here, if we flip this, we can go to take this level here. Okay, so as now, if we stay below this box, it's still bearish, the price action. Okay, meanwhile, we can look for quick scalp as the one I highlighted you here. Oh really, guys, can you hear me? Yeah, other people say yeah. Oh, okay, maybe a risky whiskey. Try to join again the stream. Okay, so we have these two levels here. All right, so if we approach this level with the setup, we can try a short. We also have a cluster of sorry guys, a selling wall at 93k of 1.2k of Bitcoin, and would be in line with a swing fail pattern. No, sorry, would be a little bit below this hike here. Would be a little bit below this hike here. That means people don't want to get this swing failure pattern, so we might have a rejection just below it. So the first setup, to be honest, I would play 80% the first setup, 20% the second setup, because if we approach this area with volume and strength, we could flip it, and then we can look for swing long overall on alts. All right, guys, because at that point the market structure will be bullish. This bullish scenario would be in line for me with, as you can see, we talked about this on the last stream, guys, and play it out perfectly. Okay, we had the resistance here we highlighted in the last stream. So the bullish scenario would be with a break of structure of this low here, and we would have the possibility to get all these lows here. And here we can jig along everything. Then no one is talking risky whiskey, just me. And then look, also here we had the perfect reaction on the level we highlighted in the last stream, and we have 3 levels up here to get. So if the USDT dominance could drop again, we would have this scenario here up, and we can place we can position it ourselves on long on the retest of this area. That would be in line, guys, with this drop up. When we are up here on the retest, we would be here. All right, pretty easy. Otherwise, this is just a bearish retest if we can flip this box, and would be again down, and would be in line with the Bitcoin short I wanted to play with at the moment. I'm sick as fuck, guys, with this setup here. Okay, then we have Ethereum, same thing here. Let me activate POCs. We have this big cluster here that we are trying to push through, and we would have this, boom, taking away this hike, and these hike too, I think, yeah, these hikes too. So we would have this sweep up. Okay, so then we can then try to long then again Ethereum right here on this cluster of POCs with this demand here and taking out this low here. All right, so up, down, sweep of this, up again. What we want to see here, as always, our divergence in the golden area, that now it's highlighted only from the 0.75 level, and of course would be something like this. Let me see, one, all right, here. Then we would have also the one that is called pink candle, as I always tell you, we would have this kind of candle, right, like this one, okay, like this one, right here, with lot of delta, negative delta on the bottom of the wick, so all the volume red here on the delta with negative delta, with this big absorption. The next candle, as always, would be another pink candle with a wick that retrace into this wick here where we had less volume, remember? So then we can have a fair price, and la closure little above the previous pink candle would be a reversal sign. So again, we go down here, we would have our first pink candle with negative volume delta here, okay, absorption. Second candle here with a wick into the area where we had less volume here, all right? So imagine it's like here, we wick here, and we go then back. A closure a little above the previous pink candle, and then up again. Is it clear? If not, I'm gonna explain it again, guys, no problem. Let me just say, just let me know. Can I explain the 0.75 level? Yeah. So, very famous level from Elitz, of course. He play a lot with this level here. In cryptocurrency, the 0.75 level is very used to be a reversal point on Fibonacci. Let's make it here. Okay, let's remove this for now, and this for now. Okay, so 0.75 level, very famous level to play with some confirmation. We have this low here, so we would have the one that is called a swing failure pattern. All right, so a quickly recover of this low would be a swing failure pattern, in line with our 0.75 level, where we had in the same level a lot of demand like this that then causes this expansion. Okay, so then we can also have POCs in this area. If you don't have the DEN indicator, the one that I use, you can go with the fixed range profile here. Let's assume this is the top. In this case, we don't have another confirmation, confluences, sorry, that the POC is in line with the 0.75 area, but we have the value area low. Value area low, it's an area where most of the time you have a sweep and then up again. So then here we want to wait for a candle like this with a lot of negative volume delta down here, okay, and the second candle with a closure above the previous one and a wick in the zone with less volume, okay, like here. For example, let's imagine we don't have volume here. You go with a wick here and you can position it on the closure. So you would go in a position like this one. Let me show you. You would go with something like this, for example. Okay. Don't look at this now, just look at these two candles. You want this candle, the second one, you go long with stop loss down here. Okay? This would be the setup I'm waiting for on Ethereum as now. Okay. And this is it. So for now, let's wait a bit. We can have a sweep up there. We also have, no, this is Bitcoin. Let me open Ethereum trading light chart. So 301. So the liquidity sell wall is a little bit above here. It's here at the moment. Yeah, 50 here. It's above here. So this is a sell wall we have on trading light. Let me open again the, okay. So if we have our confirmation of the 30-minute bear divergence here, we would have a feeling of this level and we would have stop loss break even because the divergence is confirmed. Okay, it's confirmed, and if it retraces back up here, we can wait for another trigger up here and then down again. But when the divergence is confirmed, we play with stop loss break even. Then what we also have here. Sorry guys, my mom's calling me. Okay, sorry, I had a message. So then, something interesting more, to be honest, not now. We are going to Tuesday. Tomorrow we have Trump with Ukraine peace deal and China tariff deal. So will be very volatile in my opinion. If you want, you can take a bunch of Trump coin, like $100 in spot. Maybe if you get the deal with Ukraine, we would have a little pump of his coin maybe. It's a smart thing to do. Just play with spot, show $100 or the one you can lose, and maybe we can have a 20, 30% pump. I don't know, maybe. Because in my opinion, all the wars are a bad thing, but for the economic situation, maybe the one between Ukraine and Russia it's a bit more heavier than the one in Gaza. But for the only reason because there is Russia in this war, all right. And to be honest, I would like a world without any kind of war. But in my opinion, if they get a deal and Russia stops to Russia and Ukraine stops to do stop this situation, we would have a relief on the market for the short term, in my opinion. Tomorrow Thanksgiving, yeah, you're right, it's 27th of November, you're totally right. But we also have these deals from Trump. Then what we have, okay, waiting for also some short triggers on alts, like this one on Doge. Then we have, what did I chart before? Not Sol. Yeah, I had PopCut. Yeah, here, PopCut. So again, we can wait a sweep here and then down. As you can see, we didn't swept this high here. We didn't sweep it here. So for now we can wait a bit more up here, sweep, and down down. This would be great. I have alerts. I will update you if they play overnight, guys. This night I think I will sleep as much as possible because I'm sick as fuck. And then yeah, Bitcoin, Doge, Popcat, and Ethereum. For now I have this one for just a trigger on Servo alert. What do we have? Yeah, we are approaching all important levels now, guys. So if you want to short, wait. If you want to go longer, now is not the moment. Okay, so for now stay flat. The pump from today came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it, and I didn't have any trigger to play with. So as now we just need to wait a bit for new triggers, for new levels to play with. Let me know if you want to see some chart, guys. I can chart for you and with you all. We can exchange also some thoughts about the market. Would be great for me and for all. If you don't any chart, we can go Solana chart, sure. Solana chart is approaching a great resistance now. Why the fuck I bro? Ah, okay, Solana. There we go. Okay, Solana. Did I call this? Or not? I don't think so. We had too many setups to play, and yeah, maybe this one I didn't. Shit was good. So let me remove all this one. So look where we are going now. So we have, of course, magnet, please. We have this trend line here, and this. Wait. It was from this one. There we go. Okay, this is the resistance I was talking about. So, as now, this is a pretty similar setup of pump fun. As you can see, negative trend line, important level. So as now we are under a resistance here. If we can flip this level here, look how good it is, Solana. So you can wait a flip, play with as 5%, and you can go with a sort of like this scenario, up, retest, up, and you can get TP1 here, TP2, TP3. This is legit, in my opinion. What do you think? I leave you here so you can see it. You like it? Yeah. Then we have BNB. Not bad. BNB. Let's remove everything. This will have more than a strong pump. Okay, it's breaking out. So here, the difference from Solana is that we are already breaking out from the trend line, and we could have the retest before. Let me see. Okay, it's retesting now, guys. So BNB. So if it holds this level here, you can play with tie stop and go. Damn, their RR would be good as fuck. With TP1 here, TP2, and TP3. Oh shit, this one is good. Oh, thought on this after the flip. Yeah, legit. This one on Solana Arian. Absolutely legit. Let me just adjust. Okay. This is BNB, guys, for me. You can wait the retest to pay with. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving. You're right. So watch out for the volumes. We could have flat markets tomorrow. And the other one, John wanted ZKC. Never heard this coin before. Bam bam, what happened here? Someone manipulated the price? Damn. Shitty behavior. Here, wait. This is the resistance. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I would wait for now. Too messy here. No clear levels. Wait here, consolidation, up, TP1, TP2. But I don't like to play with this kind of scam coins, guys. Too much volatile. It's very risky to play with this one. All right, so let me see if here if you have something. No, we don't. Not so. No, not this one. Look, we closed a little above entry price, and we did exactly the best thing to do. We closed it like here, and then boom, down. I told you, this coin is too slow. I don't like it. Boom. No losses. Little, little gain, little profit, and then out. So the last one, guys, let me just explain the setup we had on PAMFAN. It was pretty clear. As you can see, it's not breaking with so much strength as we expected. I like to move the stop loss break even. We hit the break even, never mind. Then we had this expansion thanks to Bitcoin, but came out of nowhere. We wait the next setup, guys. No worries. It's a break even, it's not a loss, so no worries. Then, guys, look. Then today I open a Dash. Look at Dash. We had our setup. We have been kicked out here at break even, then boom, expansion. So our entry was something like this, if you remember. We were like this, and would have been after TP2 we would have had our TP3, and would have been a 7-hour trade, but never mind, we took TP2. It's good, profits are profit, but for fuck's sake, they were hunting us. All right, guys, this is a little update. I'm gonna take something to stay better, because I'm sick as fuck, and tomorrow I hope to stay better for you all. From next week, I will be exclusive in Earn Elite. Okay, I talked with Muro, and I will be exclusive here, so I will be more focused on everything we do here. We can provide also more updates, more charts, more requests. Maybe we will introduce something like one-on-one. We will see. We will build with Muro. We will be with him trying to push everything we have to improve Earn Elite. We are building with the team. We will see. So as now, stay here, stay connected with us. We will have great moments. As now Muro hit 45 RR in his month incredible, guys. He is incredible for sure. And we are like at 25R at the moment. We will see if December will bring us even more R on our trades. All right, guys. So for now, thank you so much again for the stream, and we catch you up later in the chat.